What's up, guys? Just having fun in here. It's on the weekend. I normally don't come here on the weekend, but I came here to tinker with the Supra a little bit and mess with some other stuff and check some stuff on Kevin's JZX90 that I'm building for him. And I figure while I'm here and I'm waiting for some things to show up here from friend, whatever, I figured I have one ECU that's come in for this upcoming week's workload, and I figured, I'm curious while I'm waiting. Let me do something. I'm sitting here twirling my thumbs, playing on a computer, whatever. But anyway, I opened it. It's a 2JZ GE ECU, automatic ECU for a 95 Toyota Supra SE, which is basically the US equivalent of my Mark IV Supra, except for mine is a SZ, which is the JDM version, and SE is the American version. Anyway, it's rare I get to see this, but whoever did this ECU, they did a really good job. And I know a lot of you guys are all the time on there, oh, all you do is trash people's ECUs, da, 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 da. No, I'm not trashing people. I'm trying to make you guys aware of the shoddy work that goes around out there. I'm not trying to make like I'm the only one in the world. There are other people out there. Who they are, I do not know, but they do exist that do better work than me or work just as good as me. There's always somebody better than you out there. And you younger guys that watch my channel realize that there's always somebody out there that'll beat you at your own shit. There's always somebody bigger, better, badder than you. But anyway, let's check this out. This ECU looks really good. They repaired traces with trace wire soldered topically to there, which I do a lot of times. A lot of times you guys see me go ahead and bridge them with this wire here, but that's easier to do that when you got a lot of work. When you got like one ECU that you're working on and stuff, and you got a lot more time, you can do this. I do these too. Is like this. It basically just really depends on the brake and the trace. But as you see, the silver trace is down in there by that one cap that's sticking up, and the little blue resistor right down in this vicinity here. That is really clean, really good work. It's conformal coated to protect it against oxidation. The caps, some of them are in at a good height, like this 220 here. It's got a little more solder than I'd like to see on the top side of the joint, but it's okay. It's doable. It's not shoddy. This one got a little too much. Looks like they came back on the top side and soldered under the cap to get it through instead of letting it flow through. I let it flow through from the back side. This cap is set not way too high, but a little too high. These are a little too high. They could be a little bit lower. That would keep it from being able to accidentally vibrate and fall over into this exposed contact here that they made where they fixed the trace, and just make the solder joint a little more structurally sound, because you lose strength over distance. That's just a little engineering for you guys. You got a little too much bubbly solder here, but all the caps are quality, and everything else looks really good. Everything's clean. The solder work isn't the best, but it's definitely a lot better than I'm used to seeing. Here, let's flip it over and let's look at the solder work on the other side. As you see, it's a little bubbly. It's a little chunky monkey right there, but it's not horrible. It could be a lot better. That is the only thing I can honestly gripe about this install, is the solder work on the install of it. But other than that, the trace work, the fact that the board's been cleaned, everything is addressed, and I can see, just like, look at that. They did a really good job of this. So, a lot of you guys all the time think that I'm just talking trash trying to inflate my ego and all this. A lot of it's younger guys and even guys my age. It's not that I'm trying to inflate my ego. I'm the kind of person that just calls things how I see it. I'm very blunt. I'm very direct. I'm very honest. I don't have to do these ECUs. I could pack up tomorrow and quit and not work on any of this. I'm literally doing this because I care about these cars and I'm passionate about them. And when I see just these things being mistreated, it kind of just irritates me. And then just also on the fact of whether it's $100, $500, $1,000, whatever, if you paid your hard-earned money that you worked your ass off for, and you've trusted somebody with your belongings, and then they just mistreat it and just throw it together like some of the other ECUs you've seen in the videos I've made, it's just wrong on so many factors. And that's not what me, Relentless Motorsports, or anything I do is like. My car is built over the top. Everything in my car is top notch, best of the best, uniform, clean. That's how I treat my stuff. Well, there's no reason why I can't treat your guys' stuff that way, and that's what I do. I treat your guys' stuff as if it was my own. I take pride in what I have. If it's got my name on it, it bears my name, it's going to be mentioned with my name, whatever, and I've been paid to do it. I'm going to give you exactly what I would expect for my own stuff. And that is the problem that I have with a lot of people in this industry. A lot of them are have-nots that like to talk a big game. Because let's face it, nobody likes to admit when they have no clue what the hell they're doing. Nobody does. And in society nowadays, a lot of people don't. So they'll go online, they'll tell you they've read the forums, they know what they're doing, yada, yada, yada. Half of them are literally jackasses. They're have-nots. But then there's a lot of other people out there that are really with this, like myself, and many others. Like I said, I don't know who they are. I know one guy that can do this stuff actually better than me. His name's Colin, and he chose to go be a heavy fleet mechanic and work on diesel trucks for Ford. Hey, whatever toots his boat. Toots his horn and floats his boat. I don't care. I mean, he's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. He's really good. There are other people out there that can do this stuff. It's just a lot of these people aren't doing it for others, other than themselves. And they're expensive. People that actually do good quality circuitry work like this are expensive. I'll admit it. I'm extremely expensive. Others that do this quality work are that. So if you're going online and you're finding the guy with the $199 price or $99 free return, overnight shipping, that's just some Yahoo that's slapping crap together, using the cheapest of the cheap, doesn't test it, doesn't care. He throws it together and he's like, well, I only charge you $80, and if it don't work, I'll just give you your $80 back. But hear me out. Yeah, you might have saved money, but if it doesn't work, lifetime warranty. If the jackass couldn't fix it the first time, maybe he'll get it the second time. I have missed stuff, and I've gone back over second time, and I have fixed it. But third, fourth, fifth, sixth times, if you can't fix it after the second time, just give the hell up. Like, there's no point at that point. So that lifetime warranty is a crock of shit. And I'll say it on YouTube. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but it's a crock of shit. Also, on the other hand, on that thing too, is if it doesn't work, you still have a non-running car. You still have a car that got issues. It's not functioning properly. The ECU is not coherent. It has absolutely no freaking clue what the hell's going on. The car's going to be in limp mode, run faulty codes. It's going to have none of the fail-safes that are programmed from factory working, and you still got junk. So be a little wiser when you choose to get your ECU fixed. Some of us care, but most of us don't. Remember that. And I'm just giving you guys the nitty-gritty. Anyway, it's the weekend. Tomorrow's Monday. I got a bunch of shit to do tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going back to work Monday. Have a good Monday. Happy Monday. I'm going to get back to going ahead and tinkering with my Supra because it's my day off and I want to work on my own stuff. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and if you need me, hit me up at www.relentlessmotorsportstx.com. Later.